Okay. I'm going to go to the edge of this reef. Now, whenever you're going to an area that causes attrition, if you look on your cursor, you will see a little skull icon appear. It's like, no, bad. So we're going to stick to the shallows here, and we're going to start chasing down these orcs, because I want to deal with their shit. I want them gone, so I can safely continue south. And, you know, just take their lands and get them the hell out of here. Hey, orcs and goblins, will you get the hell out? If I murder all of you, will you get the hell out? They built a giant hammer on the bow of their ship. Oh, greenskins. You strange, stupid people. Okay. And I can build the Plateau of the Fallen Gates. Yeah, build that. Gives a huge buff to my temple guards, which are already my elite troops. I want it. Okay. So, if they had walls, this hero could damage walls. I don't think they have walls. Yeah, because they have no walls, which makes that settlement easy to catch. But they have the floating pyramid. Boo, I want the floating pyramid. I'm going to take that floating pyramid. I'm going to murder your army in the field, and then I'm going to go south. I'm going to take your floating pyramid. Nothing you can do about that, orcs. Alright, and with that, we're going to go... Oh, one last thing to mention. There are no naval battles in Total War Warhammer 2, sadly. So if two armies meet on the sea, it auto-resolves automatically. You cannot fight that manually. So if you're going onto the sea, you want to make sure you have the better army. No amount of tactics will save you out in the open ocean. With that, we're going to go back to the time-lapse as I chase down these fucking orcs. So, once you complete the prerequisites for a chain of quests, the last bit of the quest for a legendary lord that will get you one of their unique items, which are always really good, is to fight a specific battle. You do get a little preview of what their forces are. The reinforcements are expected, so you will usually fight more than just that. The other important thing is you don't need to go to where it is. Now, in the case of Mazdamundi here, it's right in their territory. But a lot of times, and we'll jump to the world map here, like, you could be playing as the vampire counts who start here, and their quest battle can be all the way down here, well into enemy territory. So you do have the option of paying 1,000 gold and teleporting there as long as your force is in the right stance. You can't do it if they're garrisoned inside of a settlement like Mazdamundi is right now, because we just took the High Sentinel from those damn orcs. You can't do it if you have, if you're in a special movement stance, you need to be in a default stance. That's about the extent of the rules for that. Next up on our list is the pyramid here, which will be a siege battle, because that is fortified. Even though it's not a main building, they've actually built walls there, so it's going to be a pain in the butt. And you may have noticed that I'm not following my advice and I'm not taking full provinces right now. That's because I'm dealing with these orcs. Once the orcs are dealt with, my plan is to go back and settle these ruins bit by bit. I might even go ahead and just make a new army specifically to settle. I'm going to recruit. Now, when you have an option of lords, you do want to pay attention to what their abilities are. Different abilities will help with different things. I'm going to go ahead and get Zalotl here because he is determined. You may be noticing that I'm referring to lizardmen almost universally as he. That's because lizardmen don't technically have genders. All lizardmen are spawned from sacred spawning pools because they are the constructs of the old ones. More or less, they're basically living robots. They were made by aliens thousands of years ago to settle the planet and be their guardians. The construction workers, the soldiers, and the overall civilians of the Great Old One's civilization. They're the ones that built stuff like the Fallen Gate here, which you can see just rife with magic. The Lizardmen are the rightful owners of the planet. They are the inheritors of the Old One's will. And they are the only species on the planet completely immune to chaos corruption. Their greatest pleasure is serving the Old One's plans, so Slaanesh, the Prince of Pleasure, has no power over them. Their bloodthirst is purely to go through with the will of the Old One, so Khorne has no reign over them. Ooh, trade agreement. They are fully content with their role in the plan, so Nurgle's corruption has no place for them. And they are single-mindedly dedicated to the plan, so change is not something that appeals to lizardmen, so Tzeentch has no power over them. They are the ultimate enemy of the Chaos Gods, and the one race that must be eradicated for the ruinous powers to hold sway. And they've been holding out for a couple thousand years! They managed to hold the line while the High Elves made their giant magical toilet to flush out a lot of chaos corruption. So lizardmen are a bunch of cool guys. They're a bunch of cool lizard bros that basically devolved into get the hell out of our jungles. These are our jungles. The Old Ones wanted us to have them. They're ours to keep. Get the hell out. Oh, wow. Shit, even with walls, they cannot stop me. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and manually fight this. Oh, they don't have walls, they just have a bigger garrison. No, screw that. I'm just gonna take it. Mine now. Decisive victory. Alright, settle it. No! Muzra Badaxe! No, you will be missed. Alright, that gets rid of the Blue Vipers. They are no longer a problem. Now the entirety of the Central Isthmus is mine to do with as I please. Okay, and we have once again fallen into a bit of peacetime. I'm going to use this time to consolidate my gains, gain control of my lands, and essentially get ready for the next person who decides to piss me off. With that, we're going to go back into time-lapse. time for a quest battle. Woohoo, quest battles! Mazdamundi, get in there! Okay, so what are we looking at? We're looking at a lot of Chaos Forces. Now, Chaos Forces are heavily armored, slow as crap, and good for grinding melees. Hey, guess what? Lizardmen! Heavily armored, slow as crap, good for grinding melees. So, this is very much gonna heavily depend on Mazdamundi's magic, because, let's see here, we got Chaos Warriors, no big deal. Chaos Warriors, great... Oh, Marauders, great weapons. Pfft, trash. Oh, Chaos Warriors, Marauders. Okay, I'm not too worried about their front line, but they are bringing some Manticores and some Chaos Giant, and a Chaos Giant. That's a problem. I only have 2 Spearmen. They are large. I only have 2 anti-large units. They also have their Chaos Spawn, which are unbreakable, meaning they will never ever run away. Some Dragon Ogres, which work more or less as their cav, and some Hell Cannons, which is artillery. We haven't fought a battle dealing with artillery in this campaign yet, so this is going to be interesting. Additionally, quest battles are not always straightforward, just beat the crap out of all of them. There's sometimes special conditions, like hold the line or kill a specific character. I don't know what the conditions are for this quest battle is because I haven't fought it yet, but we will find out together. Coming soon to a theater near you, Giant Frogman versus Creepy Demon Dude. It's the Toad versus Event Horizon. Fun fact, Warhammer 40k, the faster than light travel is essentially Event Horizon. They just made shields to deal with that. If your Geller Field failed, you will deal with Event Horizon. It's typically not pretty. Unless you're an orc, in which case then you just murder everything that comes out. Woo! Time for the cutscene. Maybe? Oh, do I have to hit the button to get the cutscene? Yes.
Uncanny. Like Mazdamundi.
Go, my lizard robots. Okay, so in this battle, I have allies. Choose your formation quickly, but help defend the bridge. The Great Star Bridge. We're lizards in charge of Stargate. So I do have allies down here. That's good. That makes this a lot easier for me. I have no control over them. They're AI control, and they are basically going to hold this line here. My plan is I'm going to send my spearmen over here to the flanks to better guard this. And my Saurus warriors... I'm actually going to... Yeah, that's good. They're charging forward. The skinks, I'm going to move in front of the Saurus. When you hold down space, you can see where all of your units are moving, which is super helpful. My Croxagores are going to go on this flank. My Temple Guard are going to go on this flank. Mazdamundi, get in there. That is not Mazdamundi. Alright, you go ahead and just get in there, Mazdamundi. Drop a big ol' Curse of the Midnight Wind. You will take a second to get there. They're getting hit with these Hell Cannons, which do infer a leadership penalty, which is why they're ready to run away. And those Croxagore just went berserk. Okay. Now, when you are dealing with big monsters, what you really want to do is what's called focus fire, where you have all of your ranged units just open fire on one asshole. It is amazing how quickly they'll go down. Look how fast his health is going down with all these javelins being chucked in his face. Alright, I'm going to send my Croxagore in to deal with these Chaos Warriors. Their Croxagores are fleeing. Where are my Temple Guard? For some reason over here, I think I misclicked somewhere. Alright, Mazdamundi has dropped his Curse of the Midnight Wind. That will help out my allies. I'm also going to get him up here. Am I leveling up? Oh, he doesn't have Foe Seeker yet. Never mind. Okay, the giant is now gone. I have focus fired him down. So, the giant is no longer a threat. Next shot are the spawns. When you're firing over your allies, it's never the most ideal thing, but you want to aim for bigger units, because they will typically go over your friendly units and hit them. If you're firing at normal-sized units, there's a good chance you're just going to shoot your friends in the back. Not the best of things. I'm going to drop another Curse of the Midnight Wind, just to further make this one-sided. My Cruxigors are chowing down on the flanks of these Chaos Warriors. That'll be a pretty tidy engagement. Now that he's close enough, I'll pop this to give all my allies a buff. My Temple Guard are starting to get hammered. Yep, here come their reinforcements, and here come their flyers. Now, unfortunately, a lot of my guys have used up all of their ammunition, but at the same time, I'm not terribly worried about that. Engage there. You guys move forward. Those Manticores are using their breath attack. They don't get to do that. Oh no, that's a Chaos Sorcerer on a dragon. Shit. Alright, everyone who has ammo left, I want you to start firing on that. Alright, and this is where Mazdamundi pulls right the hell back. I'm going to chuck a net of Ammontok down on this asshole so he can't pursue. And Mazdamundi, get the hell out. And all of you guys... Yeah, I think I can hold them back for now. Okay, that's a single target healing spell. Alright, I want my Croxigors to stay alive. Okay, who is not currently doing anything? You're not currently doing anything. Do deal with him. Yeah, I think he is sufficiently screwed. He's trying to run. If he can break through, he'll get in the air, and then he'll be able to get the hell out, but he is merely broken. He is not shattered. Okay. My Croxigors are a little extended and a little vulnerable out here. They're moving their cannons forward. They still have ammo. I don't know why they're doing that. Alright. But now is the time where we push forward. All my Saurus warriors need to get in there. It's their time to shine. Now it's time to turn this into a meat grinder. And they are so deliciously bunched up that Mazdamundi has no Winds of Magic yet. Great. Okay. That. Their Feral Manticore, their wizard came back, but he still has all these guys to deal with. My Sauruses are beginning to push forward. These guys are a little overextended. That's not great. They do have backup in the form of those, but I really want my Sauruses to get in there. They come. Lord Mazdamundi. Pop that on one of the units just to give them a little extra support. Okay. And here come the main forces. Now, we are fighting in a choke point, so we're not really getting to be able to use our superior numbers, but we are able to flank them down. Just to grind them down. A lot of their elites have already been taken out. Their general, this is the second time they're routing. If he routes again, he's not coming back. And I still have my general at full health. Where's my hero? Did my hero go down? Ooh, that wouldn't be the greatest thing in the world. I hope he didn't die. A lot of stuff going on, so it's kind of hard to pay attention to everything. Move my spearmen up. Spears will do better against larger units like the dragon there. Yeah, I think my hero went down. I hope he didn't die. That would be sad. He is, however, replaceable. He wasn't too high of a level yet. Where are you guys going? Whatever. Yeah, these skinks have all used up their ammo dealing with the bigger threats. Yeah, here come the Manticores again. They're really low in health. They're not going to stay too much longer in combat. And good. Mazdamundi, pull back a little bit. Drop a Curse of the Midnight Wind. Further give them problems. And I have my spearmen waiting right here. They're going to pop in and they're going to deal with him. Their lord is shattered. He's going to run and not come back. Because their lord is shattered, they're suffering a massive penalty to their morale. They're seeing their general leave and they don't want to deal with it either. Both the Manticores have now shattered. They are gone. Shatter, shatter. Yeah, the Chaos Forces are starting to rout. They're starting to rout pretty quick. Croxigores aren't doing anything. They need to get in there. Like a repeat of the wars after the Great Calamities, the Lizard Men are holding down the line against the forces of chaos. The mortals who have fallen to the sway of the dark gods. Yeah, they're starting to shatter. Look at those skulls. Skull means they're not coming back. The tide of blue lizard people are slowly pushing back against the dark gods. Oh, look at that Croxigore go. Look at him go. Oh, Big Croc is covered in blood. He has been slaying the fallen forces. He's been doing it all day. Him and his friends. Look at him go. Their dragon ogres are routed. Their chaos spawn are dead. They have no big units left. Look at them flee. The force of the dark gods broken before the walls. The divine lizard people. I would chase them down, but as a quest battle, it doesn't matter. That's a fun quest battle. I like that battle. Yeah, he went down. Shit. My Scar veteran. Oh, I hope he didn't die. I hope he's just wounded. He could be dead. That'd be sad. I wasn't paying attention. I'm too used to sending my Scar veterans in to just, like, grind things down. Ugh. Blarg. Whenever one of your heroes falls in battle, there's a chance that they'll die for good if they do not have Immortal. Except for your legendary lords, they will never, ever die. They will only go away when the entire faction is destroyed. They will spend a couple of turns recuperating from their wounds, though, so you don't want them to fall in battle arbitrarily. Yeah, shit, I only lost 166. I'd be really sad if my hero is one of those 166. Alright. About to finish loading. Time to find out if I screwed up. If I screwed up and lost my hero. Quest complete. Nikit. Yeah, Nikit isn't in my army anymore. He might have died. Nah, that guy's gone for good. Yup, Nikit was killed. Cricket. Cricket. Oh, poor Cricket. I'm sorry. I got my standard, though. That's nice. Okay. Best ability. Sunburst Standal of Hexodal. Oh, that wasn't worth it. Shit. Oh well. Oh well. I'll get a new Scar Veteran. Okay, what are my new spells? Common to Cassandora. Arcane Unforgiving. Direct damage spell. Shield. Exorcism. Oh, shit. I'm not fighting any undead right now, so I'm gonna get Arcane Unforging. That spell's awesome. Okay. We're gonna hang out here, recruit my forces. I don't like that the Cult of Pleasure is hanging out in this bay as much as they are. That's unnerving to me. I don't like the freaky sex strippers. God, high elves, dark elves have battle strippers. That's so fucked up. I never liked the witch elves. They were always creepy and weird. Yeah, when you settle a ruined settlement, you need to actually rebuild the settlement to start with, and I keep spending my money in bad places. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright, but as you can see, I am starting to build up my geomantic web, so the buffs I'm getting are actually starting to increase a bit. Both these settlements have buildings to fortify it, so they're buffing each other. Once that guy gets built up, that'll start buffing. You can start to see how complex the web can get. I want to confederate with these guys, but they don't like me that much for some reason. Alright, well, that's this turn. And we're going to go back into the time lapse.